Hey guys, so Native Instruments joining forces with PluginBoutique, and now we can get some of the plugins and synthesizers from Native Instruments in the PluginBoutique marketplace. This is really exciting because we get some exclusive bundles, and I already covered the classics collection, so check my channel. And in this video, I'm going to show you the future classics. So let's head over quickly to the product page, and then I'm going to show you exactly what you get with this bundle. This is the Future Classics collection page where we can get all the information. So in this bundle, we have Super 8, which is really a great synthesizer. We also get Foam, which is a creative sampler, and we get TRK1, which is a combination between kick and bass and sequencing. And we also get the mode pack with 3 different plugins, Choral, which is a chorus effect, we got Flare, which is a flanger, and we get Phases, which is a phasing kind of effect. So let's head over to my session. I'm going to show you all the products that are included in this bundle. Right, so let's head over to Super 8, see that real quick, then we'll move to Foam. I'll show you TRK1 and all the other mod pack effects. So I'm going to close all these guys and we'll concentrate with Super 8 here. So this is Super 8, and it is a simple synthesizer, but it sounds great. So we have 2 oscillators, oscillator 1 and 2, and we can mix and blend between them. What is cool about this synthesizer is that we have the different waveforms, and we can blend them together here. And we have also an option to introduce some noise or have a sort of sub oscillator here, and we can just blend all these together. We have one filter that can be either low pass, band pass, or high pass. And of course, we also have some modulation. So we have pitch modulation, we have mode 1 and 2 that we can use, and they are sort of LFOs. And then we also have some mode matrix here that we can blend some of the effects together. We have effects like the chorus, flanger, and delay, and also a reverb. So let me show you some of the sounds that you can get with Super 8. And also, if you want to learn more, check my channel. I'm going to put the link up there. And I have a complete tutorial on this one. So let's head over to the presets. And you can see that we have different types here. So we can go for piano or keys. Right, and let's try another one. Really amazing what you can get with some very simple synthesizer. Great, great sounds. Let's try something else. Let's go for basses, just the first one. So the sequencing that you're hearing in the background, that's TRK1. I'm gonna see that in a moment. Let's try something else. Let's go for flute. Cool, let's try another one. And let's try something completely different. Let's go for synth leads. And we can add some effects here. Let's go for the reverb. Right, so that's Super 8. Let's move on to Foam. So this is Foam, and it is basically it's a sampler. So we can go and click select sample. We can use any samples from our collection or from the internal collection from Komplete here, but you can just drag and drop samples here. But let's first try just some of the presets to get a sense of what we get with this synthesizer slash sampler. Right, so the idea here is that we're loading a sample and then we're driving that as the basic foundation of our oscillator. And we'll see that in our sound area here in the sound view where we are using the Foam oscillator. Then we have the oscillator effects that we can shape that sound even further. We have some modulation, so we have 2 envelopes, we have 2 LFOs that we can use, and we can play back the sample in different speeds. We also have motion options where we can use that to modulate even further. And eventually we have some options to live performing where we are loading different presets into different key switches, and we can move between them live. So that's the idea here. And we also have some effects here, and we can blend them together. So we have dynamics, we have delay, we have reverb and warm. So this is really a great sampler for getting things mangled and changed. And you can take any sample and create something new. Let's try some more. So let me show you real quick how I'm loading a sample here. So I can go to sample select and I can just take any of my samples. Let me try and find something nice. Well, let's just take this one. Right, so this is the sort of loaded preset that I have, but I can just load this sample and now use it in different ways. Let's add some effects here. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show you with Foam. Now let's head over to TRK1. This is TRK1, and you can see that we have a kick section and we have the bass section. And well, let's try and just listen to how it sounds. Right, so the way it works is that it needs to be played live, and you have the key switches. If you're using the keyboard like Native Instruments keyboards, you'll see the LEDs with the color coding, but you don't have to use the Komplete control keyboards, of course. And so in the kick, we have layers. We have layer A, we have layer B, and we can load different samples here. And we can just click this to select the samples. We have samples, synth, rumble, and noise, which we can blend. So we can take two of these layers and just mix and match them. And we have the categories here, and we can change. We have different samples to choose from, and we can also invert on and off. And then we're sequencing this. So if you go to the kick here, you'll see that we are sequencing the kick. And we can also do the same with the bass. So you can see the sequencer. Now I'm not going deep here to show you how to use that. That will take a lot of time, but that's the idea. Maybe mixing together the kicks and the basses in the right way. So it always sounds good. So that was TRK1, and now we also have, in this bundle, we have the mode pack with 3 different effects. So let's just test them out with some samples that I have. So let's listen to the samples here. I'm gonna just solo them. So this is the first one, and let's just remove everything. Right, so we have choral, which is basically it is a chorus effect. We have flare, this is a flanger, and then we have phases, which is a creative phaser. Let's start with the first one here with choral. So we have the rate, we have the amount, we have number of voices here, and we also have a delay effect. And if you automate that, you'll get some very cool sounds. We also have different options here, and one of them is synth, the other one is ensemble, then we have dimension, and we have universal. So these are different types of chorus effects. Right, so that was choral. Let's try the next one. This is flare, which is a sort of a creative flanger. Right, so this is really cool. Let's move on to the next one. This is phases. Right, so with all these modulation effects, you need to find that sweet spot that works for your audio. So it really depends on the type of audio that you run through this and exactly the settings. Of course, you need to play with that. This is really, really cool stuff. So this is pretty much it. This is the future Classics collection from Native Instruments in the Plugin Boutique marketplace. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope this was helpful for you. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions or anything at all. I'll be happy to answer. And also, of course, like this video if it was helpful for you. And I'll see you in the next videos. Thank you and bye-bye.